You know, for a person who did such cutting-edge science, he was a curiously old-fashioned personality. You don't use this word too often, but he was a courtly gentleman. He was unfailingly well-dressed, unfailingly polite, soft-spoken, but a real presence. And he was just a very unique and enjoyable person to know.
On first impression, it's clear how brilliant he was. We were introduced to his current studies and goals, and Dr. Russo painstakingly took care to explain every aspect of his research and his goals to us. After that, he answered all of our naive questions, he treated us to lunch, and then he gave us a tour of his lab, which was fascinating.
I do think that his training as an MD and a pathologist really informed his research, and he was very aware of the humanistic aspects of medicine, obviously, and the implications of science on actual people.
Our relationship is like the father and dog. That way he really cared about me, my family.
I was impressed by how goal-driven and dedicated and yet humble he was, considering all of his accomplishments.
He had what you would now call followers, very devoted followers. I don't know if they were in the thousands or in the hundreds or tens, but people decades after meeting him would come to Fox Chase specifically to see him and see Irma.
Him and my mom were such a team. They would drop me off at school and then go to work, together, and then they'd come back together, and you'd see. And it was just growing up with both of them as parents was just, I think, really unique. As a kid, as you get to meet other people's families, realizing oh, this is not everybody's like this at home. Not everybody's parents are having conversations about DNA methylation at the dinner table.
Sometimes we argue about our projects, and then later on, when he realized that his thought was wrong, and then he will come to me and apologize to me. I think that is not always for some people.
My husband and I talk about this all the time, that in the now 32 years that we've been married, our ability to support his research was one of the shining moments of the things that we've done together, and something that we are so proud that we were able to do.
Jose, if you were still here to hear this, you were very influential to more people than you knew. I think people admired you, appreciated your work. Even as quiet as you were, people knew who you were.
谢谢Dr. Russo 给我提供这个工作机会，并且支持我的工作。
You have made this world a safer place for us and have helped make breast cancer less formidable and dangerous because of your wonderful research efforts to cure it.